little bit more with you on it. Uh,
Yeah.
all right, we are live. Jireh made the broadcast today, so we are going to do the usual. We will look up some Airbnbs that are on the. What I do, just so you know, actually, is we'll look up a random area, go to the back of the listings, like page 15, last page, figure out which listings are on the last page and kind of see why. Sometimes it's not really a bad reason. Maybe they just are booked out like too well. Or it could be there are different reasons. So anyone new to this channel, it says I can't live stream right now, so I have no idea if we're live. But we're gonna keep going. Anyone new to this channel, this is the owners of Jay's Stays, Jireh and Ryan. We have done over 6,000 guests booked and over $10 million at Airbnb. So we are going to pull up some locations real quick. Are you taking a picture?
Just taking a little video.
Mm. All right, where do you want to look? Think of an area.
I was wondering what your process was. Why do you choose what you choose when you normally do it?
Just yes, doesn't matter. Anywhere.
Let's do somewhere in Georgia. No idea why. Let's do like a suburb of Georgia, of Atlanta. A suburb of Georgia. A suburb of Atlanta.
I don't know. Name a city though.
Oh, I don't know.
Do Atlanta. You have to name a city.
Obviously, I don't know the suburbs.
Okay, Atlanta then.
Okay. Okay. There's gonna be so many. Oh, now they just say over 1,000. Yeah. Okay. Zoom in. You can see suburbs. No. Um, let's do.
Atlanta's fine. Let's do Atlanta.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go to the last page and pick. We can pick off of design. Look at this guy. These are pretty nice places.
I mean, aren't there more than 15 pages though?
That's only it only ever allows you to go to 15. So,
What? I didn't know that.
mm-hmm.
That's new.
Let's check out this guy.
Farmhouse. That is. You nailed that one.
Studio.
Four guest studio.
Studio. Let's look at this one. All right, 4 bed, 3 bath. And so what I want to look at first is title, and then we'll look at description, we'll look at the pricing, we'll look at their cancellation policy, minimum days, all that good stuff. Let's actually look at the photos first. So I was explaining this, that Airbnb tries to get you to categorize them. As we know, we don't want to do that. You lose the ability to tell any kind of story. That couch to pool table is hilarious. You can sit down and play pool at the same time. This photo is blurry. The bed looks like it's on the floor. Maybe has a headboard. This decent.
Bathrooms are nice.
The home finishes are nice except for the amazing gray paint. Um, but this is hotel style. I feel like hired a professional photographer and then made changes and then took photos on their phone.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the design last. Quality of photos can affect where it ranks though. Right?
Righto, Charlie. No, don't do that.
No. All right. Title title is not great. I don't mind the modern. We obviously want some kind of descriptor there, or some adjective, but Beltline House, 5 minutes to Mercedes Benz. That's just very specific. I assume that's a stadium,
Yeah.
but That's not, even looking at the photos, that's not their only amenity. And everyone in that neighborhood has the same distance to the stadium. So you are you're showcasing an amenity that everyone else already has. And I don't like including location in the title as they already know generally where it's located. You get 50 characters, it's just a waste of space.
Is
Um,
the only amenity the pool table? Was
well,
there?
they have a fire pit and a pool table. It's not a great selection of amenities either way, but those should be mentioned. They get good reviews, so good job, Michael. As I always say too, Michael, if you ever come across this, feel free to reach out. We'll give you a free consultation for letting us kind of abuse your property real quick.
I do
All right.
like the short, and quick bullet points, though.
Yeah, bullet points. So decent description. Not going to read through the whole thing. It seems a little short, especially since they're already mentioning the location, which they mentioned more location stuff down here. This is where you want location stuff. I don't mind that, but there should be more information about the bedrooms. Are there TVs, size of beds, all that good stuff, what's included. Uh, and I'll say right away, I'll look a little deeper, but I didn't see any kit items.
Yeah. When you do these, do you talk about like, is that what you were referencing? So putting what bedrooms are on what floor, what bedrooms require stair access, and all that.
I just say it should be longer, but yeah, if you want to reiterate like what we do.
Yeah, I mean, we just get that question all the time. It was driving us absolutely insane to answer it, so we finally just put it in all of our listings. That I mean, you don't really think about people with issues of having to walk upstairs, and the only way they can find out usually is if they ask. Um, you can put a floor plan in there, which does help as well, but we always specify where the bedrooms are, if stairs access, and we even specify how many stairs to the bedrooms or how many stairs to the second floor because we've gotten that specific question. And it has changed a lot of that.
Yeah,
But I do personally, I do like putting a little before bullet points. I like to put a little bit of like a personal touch before they just go into the bullet points. So like maybe talking about the location there or something, a little bit of like stuff telling the story about the home, just not going right into the bullet points too.
yeah, I consider the bullet points more like the space section, and like above that should be like the description.
Mm-hmm.
And so describing the home, and there should be a short paragraph on the house, and not just one sentence that they have, just more expanded and hitting on the experience that they're going to have when
I'm
staying there.
curious about the flexible visitor policy. I'm very curious. I've never seen that before.
Where do you see that?
It's like the second, third to last bullet point on the top.
Yeah,
I
uh,
wonder what decision was made why to put that information in the listing.
it's more confusing than helpful because I don't know what that means, and there's no clarity on that anywhere else. This is the only place that they could have that clarity. So I assume that means you can have visitors. But again, if we're having to list that as possible amenities here, we may need to add. And what I always say in the title, if you don't have room for amenities, or if you don't have amenities to put in the title, or enough amenities to put in the title, you need to go look at your design and probably look to add something. Um, but yeah, this needs to be much longer. They mention, the stuff about the bedrooms here, but it should be broken down, like you said. Bedroom one, king bed, TV, whatever is included in that bedroom. Bed two, blah blah blah. Um, and anything else about I would reiterate the pool table in here. Yeah, they don't mention the pool table. They mention the fire pit. But all right,
I like that they put the seating for 12. I do like that note. Closed fence, love that.
close fence, but it doesn't mention anything about pets. Oh, great for pets. Never mind. All right. Um, all right. Look at dates. So 2-night minimum in July. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, this is pretty much. This might be a good chunk, if not most of the reason why they're on the last page. Maybe they have a long booking. I hope they have a year-long booking. Um, that's really the only okay answer to this, but that's a lot of days blocked up. So 2-night minimum, if that's always the case, it's good. We'll look at a booking. So this was to book. We have a flexible cancellation policy, which I think is 5 days, which is not bad. That's not going to hurt them. 2 days, flexible, that's all good. Yeah, it's really, we'll get into the design, but it's really their calendar availability that's going to knock them dramatically. So maybe they're selling it.
Yeah. Can you add some guest counts?
Yeah, see if it changes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Oh, at 8.
after 8? After 8?
Weird. At 8. Oh, wait, no, it's at 6 and 8. Okay, so it goes up at
Goes up at 7.
7 and 8.
Does it keep going up? I thought it sleeps 12. No?
Oh, 8 guests, which is low for 4 bedrooms.
Huh.
They could definitely increase that. And I don't know if Atlanta has rules against that, though. But if it doesn't, it should sleep closer to 12, if not 12.
So I will point out though, it is confusing because I noticed the note about the patio being able to sit 12 people. I thought the house slept 12
Yeah.
just from that one note.
No, it must be for if they want to have people over. But it goes up by, it must be $25
It
a
was really hard for
person.
me not to just,
Huh?
what? It was really hard for me not to just be like, most be.
I'm not going to invite you back. All right. Let's get into the design. Um, so this is their living room. It's just, it feels like it's a staged house to sell. I Every time I see a house like this, I feel like a realtor owns it. Just because this is how you would sell a home. Rug's too small. There's very little color besides these 2 chairs. The walls are honestly too dark,
No
and
curtains.
no curtains.
Technically, it can't even fit how many the house sleeps in this living room space.
There's another
Hmm.
couch over here, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Um, but that I don't understand the arrangement. This is part of the living room. This is this corner over here.
Oh boy. So that's the updated picture.
You think
That's
this
after
one
the
is?
photographer left. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Which is why they're not showing that space was zoomed in.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Which this isn't. I like the idea of putting a pool table here. Get rid of the couch. Make this
Put
a
it
little
there.
pool room.
Well, you have space to put the couch where the blue chairs are, and then do the blue. I could, I could go on for an hour about just that space. So
Well, say something.
Just, you could put that couch where the pool table is, where the blue chairs are on the other side of the, the room. Move the blue chairs on the wall with the windows.
Which wall?
Uh, go up to the very, yep.
Over
You
here?
could, you could move that couch out, move the chairs by that window, and put the couch so the back of the couch is facing the entrance. Like when you open the door, you'll be facing the back of that white couch that's by the pool table.
Yeah. Do you like these two couches next to each other?
No, but it is an upgrade of what's currently going on. If you were dead set on not getting rid of the couch and you don't have enough seating areas,
So just a functional upgrade?
yes. I mean, we're gonna do a full upgrade to be completely different. And then you could get little bar stool table, high tops, put in the corner. If there's even space, I can't even tell. But you at least want to have some separate seating over there for people that are sitting around playing pool. Where are the pool sticks going?
I know. There's two here, and this is the only picture of the pool table.
Which was an afterthought.
Well, it's a big amenity to your
I
wasting
know.
real estate to not be showcasing it better. And I'm sure it wasn't cheap unless it's like one of those foldable ones. It might be a small one, but either way, it's still a pool table. They should definitely just this side of the room should be dressed up more too. They could do
100%.
walls. Can you mute that? Please.
Sorry about you.
Um, these anyone listening, don't ever take photos with the blinds shut, please. Like
You're
it,
hiding something.
it is the worst look. If it's the bad time of the day, then find a better time of the day. But ideally, get a better camera, get a better photographer that should be able to take the photo with the blinds open.
If you
But
have the blinds closed, people think you're trying to hide the neighborhood or what is around the house. And not only does it look awful in the photos, people are like, why would you not? What's behind there?
yeah,
Is it an alleyway? I would also get a much larger rug for under this pool table and really make like it a statement area of like this is all pool table area. This is fun area. That space over there is hang out, watch TV area. You come over here, your feet will be on a rug the whole time you're playing pool.
yeah,
I get some lighting. I don't see any lamps or lighting. I could go on for that was, yeah.
no one's stopping you.
My my other thing is like if you're stuck with dark gray walls like this, it's not the absolute end of the world. I've seen much worse, but what your number one job should be is getting as much contrasting art against that wall. So the darker the wall, if the darker the gray, you better get some light contrasting, just as much contrast as possible on that wall. And you can make it look much better and distract from how dark the wall is, or make it look like it's purposeful from how you do the art. But the art has to be big, contrast, and big, big. And also lighting. I mean, lamps, anything. Faux plants, anything would good. The contrast of gray with green is really, really good because gray is very cold and the green from the plants is warm and inviting and cozy. And you put some faux plants in there, any greenery, you would immediately make the space look better and more cozy. And those are such simple upgrades. You could get faux plants on Amazon tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
I also want like a front door mat or a front door rug that like just defines that that's like the little entrance space you have, but that's just me.
They
But
don't have a mat on either side.
yeah, but
But yeah, I think they should separate. This is over here for the nerds, and this side's for the fun. Um, all right, this picture is horrible. It's a great looking kitchen that is run by a uh, photo taken on a Razor phone. Um, it's so blurry. I don't know where it comes from, but it's a good looking kitchen overall. It looks empty and it looks barren though.
I do like that they try to do a plant. they try to do some greenery and it definitely helps, but I would 100% not chosen those bar stools with the colors of the kitchen as is, but
Yeah. It just looks
bar,
cold.
bar stools would make a gigantic difference in there.
A
You,
texture barstool would
yep.
look.
And you could really do like, you could be pretty free with colors in this kitchen because it is pretty white. And you wouldn't have to match the backsplash. You would want to do the opposite. You would want to um, not necessarily contrast or what's the word? Yeah.
Um, some
But look
basic
how good
photos.
that wood looks. Okay, go ahead.
Some basic photos are missing those. There's no coffee station photo. Uh, there is. I can see a little tiny coffee maker over here. I cannot tell. It looks way too small for the property, but if I'm a guest, like I can't tell if they do they provide coffee, creamer, sugar, any of that stuff. Is there enough? Is it a Keurig? What am I dealing with? Also, I can't stand when there's less than half a roll of paper towels for this photo in the picture. Um, no cabinets open, no drawers open. I have no idea. Do I have cookware? Do I have spatulas, pots, pans, any of that stuff too? Even a blurry version of those pictures would be great.
And why is that important? Why is that important to photograph stuff that's in cupboards? Because it sounds like it's pointless, but why would we do that?
To prove that it's there.
Yeah.
And it's an easy way to showcase everything as well because a lot of people don't read.
Exactly.
So uh, a fully stocked kitchen is an amenity that people underestimate, and most people do it. Is the maddening part. Most people are like, "Oh, I got everything." They'll go overboard with it, and it's like, "Do you have a single photo of any of those things?" No. Okay. It's just like kid items. Every time, like, there's no mention or pictures of kid items, and people will go, "Oh, I have all those things," and my response is, "I don't believe you, if unless I see a photo of it." Imagine booking an Airbnb for us with no pictures of a kid item. We would have to ask a million questions to make sure, and then we would probably just skip it. Um, Not
See, but
great.
look how good the wood elements look in this space. The difference between these pictures when you don't have that warmth, it immediately changes the space, which tells me you need to bring more warmth and even wood elements to that kitchen, which could have tied in very simply the rest of the house.
Yeah, I still don't love this table though.
Oh no, but a wood table of any sort would still look great in there.
Yeah,
Wood
which
bar
wasn't.
stools would be so good.
I feel like these benches aren't meant for this area right here with these pillars, but I don't know what's going on. It's just lacking a lot of interest, but
They're
uh,
probably trying to maximize how many people could squish on a bench without buying a big table and chairs.
yeah. Colored linens, please don't ever do this. It's horrible. It doesn't. This looks like someone's personal bed. This honestly looks like a blow-up mattress with some like a duvet thrown on top of it. But this looks like I always just say like your photos are the trust. First of all, looks like an actual decent sized rug, so good job.
Yeah.
But you're delivering trust to the guests before they book that this is a place they want to stay, and people want to trust that it's a dedicated short-term rental and that this isn't your personal bedroom and that you're going to leave right before they show up. Um, this plant is way too small. There's so much going on. But white linens, you want to deliver that hospitality feel, uh, not color. If you want to add color, throw on some throw pillows, maybe a little blanket at the bottom. But
Or
uh,
take a giant canvas from Home Goods and shove it on that wall right there and put curtains up, floor to ceiling, and you have a completely different room. You have a room that looks from goes from $100 to $1,000 with just the simplest changes.
this room would look really good with just honestly a blank, fluffy white bed in it because it's so dark everywhere else, anyways. That contrast would look a lot better. This is just this color in general is not good, but any color wouldn't look good in here. Giant pet peeve, I cannot stand a cord hanging from a TV, not to mention this TV is hung 9 foot tall. Uh, but so you made sure they could see all of your cord. Um, and but they're like $5 to get a wire tracker from Home Depot. But yes, curtains, rug, at least decent size. This plant should be up to here at least, if not taller. Full size mirror, good job, but half of it is covered by a chair. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of a full size mirror.
I would also hung that on the wall because you have nothing on the wall and it would have helped the space.
Like I
Very
said,
odd item.
I would bet money that a realtor did this place. This feels very much staged. There's limited stuff. It does not feel cozy at all. It's a nice house too. It feels like it's either freshly remodeled or newly built.
I know. And it gets booked, so tells you something about the market.
Well, we don't know how the bookings are necessarily going. They might be, like I said, selling it or something else. But this room's better. It's still a blurry photo though. There should be curtains on the windows.
But white linens, the rug is a great size and it's placed exactly where it should be. You have nightstands, you have lamps. This is honestly not bad. I would like to see that art be bigger, but that's nitpicky. Curtains would tie it all together, make it so good. And put just like even if you did one more piece of art on this bigger chunk on the right, this wall, that would be a decent room
Yeah, I'd love if this was like more cream than grayish color.
for sure.
Look really good. Or if the bed frame was. But yeah, it's a much better looking room. And if you had uh, curtains to break it up too, would go a long ways. But matching, at least matching nightstands, and I think they're matching lamps. Even though that one looks way smaller, but it might be just a photo. Taken. Same thing. White linens looks way better. Uh, and I think that's just shadow color on there.
Is that
Rugs.
like a small rug? I
I think
don't
it's
see
a
it.
small rug. Yeah, it's barely on the edge right there. It's either too small or it's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, that was a great opportunity to put a color on the floor because it literally blends in with the flooring. But if you changed out the rug, did throw pillows and curtains in here, transform the room.
This is this is even I think this is real estate photography too. Look how small this lamp looks.
I know.
It's like fishbowl lens.
They're
Make
trying to show the square footage.
yeah, make the room look better, bigger, but we don't want real estate photography. We want product photography. So we want straight on shots of the bed showing the nightstands on each side, but a better looking room in general. Again, curtains. I mean, obviously, we would love it if we saw some wallpaper, we saw some actual contrast, some vivid colors throughout. Clearer photos would be better too. They would add at least better edited photos too, where you could see a little bit more color of the bed frame. Everything feels a little muted.
That also looks like that is a duvet without a cover or a comforter. I can't really tell,
Yeah, it does.
but that's again being nitpicky.
It looks a little off white too. Again, white lines would look great. These This one has two shots at least, but every bedroom has one corner shot and that's it. Um, Same thing. Curtains. This rug seems small too. Not as bad, but it's a small room. Curtains over here. No
Mm,
idea what this is.
okay.
You know what it is?
I have no idea. I don't know if that is a way to cover those doors so that it's not bright in there. Something tells me it is.
It looks like the old closet doors they took off.
Mm, but yeah, there's no way to cover those doors with the light coming in, so you can see that.
That's actually not bad. They should showcase that. I like that. It's such a contrast from the how the bedrooms look to how nice the bathrooms are.
I know, very frustrating.
but they don't showcase any of the soaps or shampoos that are provided. If they are provided, if they aren't, they should be.
Or like, show me a close up of that accent wall in there. Like, I
Just
wouldn't see that as a guest. I
yeah,
would get in there.
yeah. Just show the elements, some texture. Don't like the black towels, but it's better than this towel. Again, no soap shampoos. It just feels so sterile. It feels like a really nice hospital.
Yep,
Same thing. Three really nice bathrooms, though.
I
Love the
know. Good
construction.
views are fantastic,
They just need some love.
which could be a reason why people book. Just those bathrooms are a big selling factor.
Yeah,
So that's it. That's the outside. Okay.
I'm just trying to get through them.
Look how much potential that front porch has.
Yeah, nothing on the porch.
It's a super cute house. Back porch, so cute. You could plant some flowers, get some more curb appeal, but I bet a big reason is location. And I mean, it looks clean. It doesn't look like, I think some stuff looks like there could be, um, there's so much stuff in it that it looks like, it just could be dirty because things could hide. But it looks like spacious. I'll give it that.
Yeah, there's just no pictures of the yard. It's hard to understand where this element even is.
I think it's over. If you go back, no, go back to the backyard pictures. Yeah, it's right. It's right there, isn't
There.
it?
Oh, good old Georgia. They got a little tent for the bugs.
I think, but
No,
yeah, right.
I think that's it right there.
Okay.
Um, well, I'd love to see a more of a twilight shot with this, or just more of an experience shot with it. You could obviously, actually, I don't think this is it. This
No,
doesn't
I
look.
know. I don't think that's it either.
No, it must be in a different spot. But yeah, twilight shot. Having a photographer that'll edit in the fire instead of taking a live shot of the fire. Um, this is a good place for some string lights.
That looked like a decent grill. You would know better than me, but I didn't see a grill in any of the bullet points.
There was a mention of a grill. It looks like some kind of smoker, some kind of crank to possibly raise it up. But yeah, they definitely. It's not just a charcoal grill or anything. But yeah, not a lot of amenities, and they're not focusing on the ones they have. There is a single shot of every amenity they have. So a grill, one shot, fire pit, one shot, and a pool table, one shot. So they need to add three or four more pictures of just different angles, different times of the day, different stuff. But this is what I always talk about, dressing up your amenities. I mean, they literally have the basics, like a couch, fire pit, and that is really it. Some kind of tent that looks not really super appealing, but we need to dress up around it. Maybe you take a shot from a different angle that isn't someone else's house that's looking at you the whole time you're sitting out here.
Put
Uh,
some throw pillows on there.
yep, stage the fire pit a little bit. Maybe put some s'mores stuff out there too, or anything like something that's just going to showcase the enjoyment and when you're going to use it. But yeah, definitely has a lot of potential. Just like a lot of room for improvement though too.
It's, I mean, I don't know, off the top of my head, to make this much better, not like a insanely designed or anything, but to make it much better, it would not take a lot of money. It's kind of frustrating. Guest favorite, yeah, incredible reviews. So obviously people are staying there, but how much more could you charge?
I mean, if they just put the bathroom budget into the design,
Oh, it hasn't been booked. Oh no, it was booked this year.
1 week ago.
Yep.
It is Atlanta.
Because you allow guests unlimited, it sounds like,
Mm.
Michael.
So, all right. Well, it's mainly on the last page though because of the availability, I would say. So,
Agreed.
anything else you want to add?
No, this was fun.
All right, last one, last thing for today. So, um, thanks for joining, Jira. It's great to have you. We'll try to do this every day.
Okay, okay.
All right, Michael, if we come across this, if you are selling the place, good luck. If you have another one, we're happy to do a free evaluation for you. So just reach out. Anyone else that wants one, shoot us a message too. You can find most of our information on our Instagram at jstays or our website jstays.com. So other than that, catch you guys next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.